What is the difference between data and information? Give examples of both. In computers, data is an individual piece of information that contains raw facts and figures about several things around us. On this data, operations can be performed by a computer and it can be stored and transmitted from one computer to another in the form of electrical signals. For example, 8W, Delhi and 8% to our data. On the other hand, information is processed and interpreted data placed within a meaningful context. The information generated by one system acts as data to other powerful system. For example, the date of birth of Ravi is 20th November 1987. What are data footprints? How many types of data footprints are there? A digital footprint is a unique data trace of a user's activities, actions, communications or transactions in digital media. This data trace can be left on the internet, computers, mobile devices or other mediums. A digital footprint can be used to track the user's activities and devices. Your data footprint is the total data storage needed to support your various business application and information management needs. Your data footprint impact may be larger than how much physical or online data storage you have. There are two types of digital footprints which are passive and active. Write some ways to delete yourself from the internet. Here are several ways to effectively delete yourself from the internet and clean up your online presence. Disk cleaning removes a lot of unwanted data from your computer disk. Delete your online accounts, remove yourself from data broker sites, shut down your email accounts, set your personal accounts to private. What is the effect of data science on online shopping? Online sellers analyzes customers' historical purchases, searches, etc. to come up with targeted marketing. They reach out to consumers with curated offers and advertisements. They also compare shopping patterns of others. What is data loss and data recovery? Data can be lost due to a system crash when the system stops abruptly. For example, issues in the power supply may cause hardware or software failure. Another reason for losing data can be a disk failure when the hard disk drives or storage drives fail. Examples include damage to the storage drive, formation of bad sectors, etc. The process of restoring the inaccessible, lost, corrupted, damaged, or deleted data is called data recovery. What are knowledge-based industries? Knowledge-based industries are becoming the leading industries in today's economy. These include both service sector and manufacturing sector. The service sector includes industries where knowledge is effectively the product, such as management consulting or training, as well as industries where the product is based on the application of knowledge, such as architecture. The manufacturing sector includes industries which produce products with high knowledge intensity, such as packaged software, as well as those which produce products based on the application of knowledge, such as pharmaceuticals. Give some examples of how data impacts our daily lives. Examples of how data impacts our daily lives. Personalized recommendations. When you shop online, platforms like Amazon or Netflix use data analysis to recommend products or movies based on your browsing and purchase history. Healthcare. Electronic health records help doctors make more informed decisions about patient care by providing access to medical history, test results, and treatment plans. Transportation, navigation apps like Google Maps utilize real-time data to provide accurate traffic updates, helping commuters choose the fastest routes. Social media, algorithms analyze user data to tailor content in social media feeds, influencing what you see based on your interests and behaviors. Financial services, banks and financial institutions use data to detect fraudulent transactions, assess creditworthiness, and offer personalized financial advice. Explain what are the reasons for different types of digital data loss. Reasons for different types of digital data loss: hardware failure, hard drive crashes, physical damage to storage devices, or malfunctioning hardware can lead to data loss. Human error, accidental deletion, Formatting the wrong drive or mishandling data can result in data loss. Software corruption, viruses, malware, or software bugs can corrupt files or make them inaccessible. Natural disasters, events like floods, fires, earthquakes, or power surges can damage hardware and lead to data loss, theft or loss. Stolen devices or misplaced storage media can compromise data security and lead to loss. How data footprints affect you? What are the different types of data footprints? Explain in detail impact of data footprints and different types. Personalization. Data footprints collected from your online activities, such as browsing history and social media interactions, are used to personalize content and advertisements targeted towards your interests. Privacy concerns. Your data footprint can be used to track your online behavior, raising concerns about privacy and data security. Security risks. Data footprints containing sensitive information like passwords or financial details can make you vulnerable to identity theft or cyber attacks. Digital identity. Your data footprint contributes to your digital identity, shaping how you are perceived online and influencing decisions made by algorithms. Commercialization. Companies use data footprints for marketing purposes, analyzing consumer behavior to improve products and services and drive sales. How anyone achieve the required goals through DICOV model. The DICOV model stands for data, information, knowledge, and wisdom, representing a hierarchy of understanding and decision making. Here's how anyone can achieve their goals through the DICOV model. Data. Data refers to raw facts and figures, often collected indiscriminately. To achieve your goals using the DICOV model, start by gathering relevant data related to your objectives. This could include data from various sources such as surveys, experiments, or observations. Information. Information is derived from data through organization, analysis, and interpretation. Once you have collected data, the next step is to process it into meaningful information. This involves sorting, filtering, and analyzing the data to identify patterns, trends, or correlations that are relevant to your goals. Knowledge. Knowledge is gained by understanding the implications of the information collected. As you analyze the information derived from the data, you start to gain insights and understanding about the subject matter. This deeper comprehension allows you to draw conclusions, make predictions, or generate hypotheses that can inform your decision-making process. Wisdom. Wisdom represents the highest level of understanding and is achieved when knowledge is applied in a thoughtful and ethical manner. With wisdom, you can make informed decisions and take appropriate actions to achieve your goals. This involves considering not only the immediate implications but also the long-term consequences and broader ethical considerations. Why a data recovery plan is necessary? A data recovery plan is necessary for several important reasons. Mitigating data loss risks. Data loss can occur due to various reasons such as hardware failure, human error, cyber attacks, or natural disasters. A data recovery plan helps mitigate the risks associated with these events by implementing preventive measures and establishing protocols for data backup and recovery, ensuring business continuity. For organizations, especially those heavily reliant on digital data, any significant data loss can disrupt operations and lead to financial losses. A data recovery plan ensures business continuity by minimizing downtime and enabling quick restoration of critical data in the event of an incident. Protecting against cyber threats. With the increasing prevalence of cyber threats such as ransomware, phishing attacks, and data breaches, organizations need robust data recovery plans to protect against these risks. A comprehensive plan includes measures to detect, respond to, and recover from cyber incidents effectively. Compliance requirements. Many industries are subject to regulatory requirements regarding data protection and privacy. Implementing a data recovery plan helps organizations comply with these regulations by ensuring the security and integrity of sensitive information and demonstrating readiness to respond to data breaches or other incidents. Preserving reputation and trust. Data breaches and prolonged downtime can damage an organization's reputation and erode customer trust. Having a data recovery plan in place demonstrates a commitment to safeguarding data and mitigating the impact of potential incidents, which can help preserve reputation and maintain stakeholder confidence. Cost savings. While investing in data recovery measures may incur upfront costs, the potential cost savings associated with preventing data loss or minimizing downtime far outweigh the expenses. A well-executed data recovery plan can help organizations avoid the financial consequences of data loss, including lost revenue, legal liabilities, and recovery expenses. How do online streaming platforms use data? Online streaming platforms utilize data in various ways to enhance user experience, optimize content delivery, and drive business decisions. Here are some key ways they use data. Content recommendations. Streaming platforms analyze user data such as viewing history, preferences, ratings, and demographic information to personalize content recommendations. By understanding user preferences, they can suggest relevant movies, TV shows, or music to improve user engagement and retention. Content curation and licensing. Data analytics help streaming platforms identify popular content trends and audience preferences, informing decisions about content acquisition, licensing, and production. They use data to optimize their content libraries, ensuring a diverse selection that appeals to their target audience. User engagement and retention. Streaming platforms track user interactions, viewing habits, and engagement metrics to measure user satisfaction and retention. By analyzing data on user behavior, they can identify patterns, trends, and factors influencing user engagement, allowing them to optimize their platform and content offerings accordingly. Quality of service, QoS, monitoring. Streaming platforms monitor real-time data on network performance, bandwidth usage, and streaming quality to ensure a seamless viewing experience for users. They use data analytics to identify and troubleshoot issues such as buffering, playback errors, or streaming interruptions, optimizing content delivery and QoS, advertising and monetization. Streaming platforms leverage data on user demographics, interests, and behavior to target advertisements effectively. By serving personalized ads based on user preferences, they can maximize ad revenue while minimizing user disruption. Content performance analysis. Streaming platforms analyze data on content performance, including viewership metrics, engagement levels, and audience demographics. This data helps them evaluate the success of content releases, identify high-performing titles, and make data-driven decisions about content investment and promotion strategies. Churn prediction and customer insights. By analyzing user data, streaming platforms can predict churn and identify at-risk subscribers. They use advanced analytics techniques to segment users, identify churn indicators, and implement targeted retention strategies such as personalized offers or content recommendations. What is personal data? How can you keep your data safe online? Personal data refers to any information that relates to an identifiable individual. This can include a wide range of data points such as basic identifiers, name, address, phone number, email address, social security number, etc., demographic information, age, gender, ethnicity, marital status, etc., biometric data, fingerprints, facial recognition data, DNA, etc., financial information, bank account details, credit card numbers, income, etc., health information, medical records, health insurance information, prescription details, etc., online identifiers, IP addresses, device IDs, cookies, etc., behavioral data, browsing history, purchase history, social media activity, etc. To keep your data safe online, consider the following best practices. Use strong passwords, use unique and complex passwords for your online accounts, and consider using a password manager to securely store and manage them. Enable two-factor authentication. Two-FA add an extra layer of security to your accounts by enabling two-FA wherever possible. This typically involves receiving a verification code on your phone or email after entering your password. Be mindful of phishing attempts. Watch out for suspicious emails, messages, or links that may attempt to trick you into providing personal information or clicking on malicious links. Verify the authenticity of communication before taking any action. Keep software updated. Ensure that your devices and software applications are regularly updated with the latest security patches to protect against vulnerabilities and exploits. Use secure connections when transmitting sensitive information online, such as during online banking or shopping. Make sure you are using a secure and encrypted connection. Look for HTTPS in the URL. Limit sharing of personal information. Be cautious about sharing personal information on social media and other online platforms. Review privacy settings and adjust them to control who can access your information. Regularly review privacy settings. Periodically review the privacy settings on your online accounts and adjust them according to your preferences. Be aware of what information you are sharing and with whom. Use encryption. Encrypt sensitive data stored on your devices or transmitted over the internet to prevent unauthorized access. Many messaging apps and email providers offer end-to-end encryption for added security. Back up your data. Regularly back up important data to an external hard drive or a secure cloud storage service. This ensures that you can recover your data in case of accidental deletion, hardware failure, or data loss due to security breaches. Write the differences between data and information. Explain with the help of example. Definition. Data. Data refers to raw, unorganized facts and figures that lack context or meaning on their own. Information. Information is processed, organized, and structured data that provides context, relevance, and meaning. Form. Data. Data can exist in various forms, including numbers, text, images, audio, or video. Information. Information is typically presented in a structured format that is easy to understand and interpret. Context. Data. Data lacks context and meaning until it is processed and analyzed. Information. Information provides context and meaning by presenting data in a meaningful way that facilitates understanding. Purpose. Data. Data serves as the building blocks for generating information and insights. Information. Information is used to make decisions, solve problems, or communicate ideas effectively. Example. Data. A list of numbers. Example 10, 20, 30, 40, without any context or explanation is considered data. These numbers, on their own, do not convey any specific meaning or information. If we organize the same list of numbers into a table with headings such as sales revenue by quarter and add labels and units, example quarter 1, $10,000, quarter 2, $20,000, etc., it becomes information. Now, the data is structured and presented in a way that provides context and meaning, allowing stakeholders to understand and analyze sales performance over time. What are the causes of data loss? Data loss can occur due to various factors, ranging from hardware failures to human errors and malicious attacks. Here are some common causes of data loss. Hardware failures. Hardware failures are a leading cause of data loss. This includes failures of hard disk drives, HDDs, solid-state drives, SSDs, memory cards, and other storage devices due to mechanical issues, electronic failures, or wear and tear over time. Human error, accidental deletion, formatting the wrong drive, or unintentionally overwriting files can result in data loss. Human errors are common and can occur when users mishandle data or fail to follow proper backup procedures. Software corruption can occur due to bugs, glitches, or conflicts in operating systems, applications, or firmware. This can lead to data corruption or loss of access to files stored on affected systems. Virus and malware infections, viruses, malware, ransomware, and other malicious software can infect computers and storage devices, leading to data loss through file corruption, encryption, or deletion. Cyber attacks targeting data theft or destruction are becoming increasingly common. Natural disasters such as floods, fires, earthquakes, hurricanes, or power surges can damage hardware and infrastructure, resulting in data loss. Without proper disaster recovery measures in place, organizations risk losing valuable data stored on premises or in data centers. Theft or loss of devices such as laptops, smartphones, or external hard drives can result in data loss, especially if the devices contain sensitive or unencrypted data. Stolen or misplaced devices may compromise data security and confidentiality. Explain any 4 areas where data influences our lives. 4 areas where data influences our lives. Healthcare. Data analytics in healthcare enables personalized treatment plans, predictive diagnostics, and population health management. Electronic health records, medical imaging, and wearable devices generate vast amounts of data that inform medical decisions and improve patient outcomes. Finance. In the financial sector, data drives decision-making processes such as risk assessment, investment strategies, fraud detection, and customer segmentation. Banks, insurance companies, and investment firms use data analytics to optimize operations, mitigate risks, and enhance customer experiences. Education. Data analytics in education helps identify student learning patterns, assess academic performance, and tailor instructional strategies to individual needs. Learning management systems, student assessments, and educational software generate data that educators use to improve teaching effectiveness and student outcomes. Retail. Data analytics revolutionize retail by enabling personalized marketing, demand forecasting, inventory management, and customer relationship management. E-commerce platforms, point-of-sale systems, and customer loyalty programs generate data that retailers leverage to enhance customer engagement and drive sales. What are the steps for data collections? Steps for data collection. Define objectives. Clearly define the goals and objectives of the data collection process. Design data collection method. Select appropriate data collection methods such as surveys, interviews, observations, experiments, or secondary data sources. Develop data collection tools. Develop data collection tools such as questionnaires, interview guides, or data collection forms. Collect data. Implement the data collection plan by administering surveys, conducting interviews, or gathering data from various sources. Verify data quality. Ensure data accuracy, reliability, and validity through quality control measures such as data validation, data cleaning, and verification checks. Record data. Record collected data in a structured format, maintaining proper documentation and data integrity. Organize data. Organize collected data for analysis, categorizing, and labeling data points appropriately. Store data. Store collected data securely using appropriate data storage solutions, ensuring data confidentiality and compliance with data protection regulations. Data entry. Enter data into electronic databases or spreadsheets, double-checking for accuracy and completeness. Data transmission. Transmit data securely if necessary, ensuring data security and integrity during transmission. What is KPI? KPIs are measurable values used to evaluate the performance and effectiveness of an organization, department, or individual in achieving strategic objectives. KPIs are specific, quantifiable, and relevant metrics that provide insights into progress towards goals. Examples of KPIs include revenue growth, customer satisfaction scores, employee productivity, and website traffic. What is data interpretation? What are the steps involved in data interpretation? Data interpretation involves analyzing data to extract meaningful insights, identify patterns, and draw conclusions that inform decision making. Steps involved in data interpretation include define objectives, clearly define the purpose and objectives of data interpretation, review data, review collected data to understand the context, scope, and characteristics of the dataset, clean data, clean and preprocess data by removing inconsistencies, outliers, or missing values, analyze data using statistical techniques, visualization tools, and data mining algorithms to identify patterns, trends, and relationships. Interpret results. Interpret the results of data analysis, drawing insights and conclusions that address the objectives of the analysis. Communicate findings. Communicate findings effectively through reports, presentations, or visualizations, ensuring clarity and relevance to stakeholders. Validate findings. Validate findings by comparing them against existing knowledge, conducting sensitivity analysis, or seeking feedback from domain experts. Make recommendations. Make data-driven recommendations or decisions based on the insights derived from data interpretation, addressing key business challenges or opportunities.